Hello, it's Kadesha. I'm back with another video. I have a previous video where I talk about who is teaching the kids. I think that's what it is. And we are failing our next generation and nobody's talking about it. So I saw something that just sat in my heart the other day that I'm just like, Lord, we are not even teaching our kids the fundamental, and we get upset with other races and we say, well, this person is this and this and this person is this, and the reason why we can't get ahead is this. Hey, I'm not trying to act like people don't judge you because of the color of your skin. We know that people do. But it's one thing that people are judging you for the color of your skin, and it's another thing that people are judging you because of your ignorance and say, oh, I can't have this person work for me because they don't know anything. That's a totally different thing. But yes, I saw the saddest thing that I'm just like, we as adults, because I can't put everything on parents, and that's why I'm so grateful for small town living, because I'm grateful. But then sometimes you're not so grateful because, you know, everybody be your mama. You don't just got your parents at home. No, everybody be your mama. And they be telling you, no, you need to do this. And it be just like, but you ain't say nothing. You just did what they said. And they taught you valuable skills that your parents probably know, but it's they weren't able to teach in that moment. Because most of the times we have to teach in teachable moments. But yeah, so the sad thing was I saw this maybe 7 or 8 year old girl running around, and first off, her shoes are untied. And I was like, hey mama, you know, your shoes untied. And so I looked down, I'm like, her shoes are on the wrong feet. And another lady was like, she don't know how to tie her shoe, you know, said it, and then she was doing it for her, which I'm just like, you gotta teach them how to tie their shoes. You can't do everything for these kids. Like, they have to know how to tie their shoe, you know? But then she's like, your shoes on the wrong feet, mama. And I'm just like, I don't know who the parent was. I don't care who the parent was, but the Lord allowed me to realize that, yeah, the parents should have been looking at the child to see what they got on and if they shoes untied, if they shoes on the right feet. But it's up to me to say something, because it's not enough for me to make a video talking about, oh, we ain't teaching our kids nothing. Because it's like, what are you doing to combat that? And if you're not doing anything to combat it, then be quiet. Be quiet. Oh my goodness. But yes, y'all, we have to do better, because that hurt my heart. I'm like, and could have been tall for age. Could have been no way could have been a 5-year-old. But still, that is something we're teaching our kids before they're in kindergarten. When they get shoes, we are learning now, because now they getting shoes as a baby, so we ain't learning them there. But when they are walking, and we are teaching them, and most of the time, kids, because it's just innate in them to learn, they start trying to do it themselves because they're like, I want to do it. But then when they get to a certain age, if you've done it for them so long, they start to stick their foot out and do it and tell you to do it. I'm like, no. I think I had a video. Oh, that made me so mad. Oh, made me mad thinking about it. It was little kids that I was living in the house with. And I can't remember how old he was, but we were at church, and I'm great at church, and he went to the children's church, and he had to go to the bathroom. They don't have a bathroom in there, so you have to come out and go and use the bathrooms outside in the like in the hallways. And he had an escort with him, because he's probably at the age where they do the escort, because most of the time I think they can go by themselves. Well, no, yeah. So he was at the age with the escort. And I must have saw that lady bend down and tie his shoe. I about jumped out my skin, because I'm like, ma'am, you don't tie his shoe. He know how to tie his shoe. Oh, I was so mad, because I could have knocked him out, because it's like, you know how to tie your shoe. But she was of another race, which I'm like, she just probably don't understand our race. But I do. And you better get out and tie that shoe. Oh, I was so mad at him. I was so mad, because I'm like, you know how to tie your shoe. So you gotta get with these kids because they'll try to play you. And my nephew, he tried to do that to me. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I actually, we went out to the store. I was buying stuff for my mom for Mother's Day, and they actually thought it was my son because people was like, "Happy Mother's Day to you," and I just let them say it because I'm like, I ain't about to go into detail. This ain't my son, you know. Just say thank you, keep going. But yeah, so I'm putting him in the car, and I'm like, "Put your seatbelt on." He like, I don't know. I had him in a basket, so he was old enough to walk. But he's like, I don't know how. I was like, yeah, you do. You about to learn today. Yo, we have to teach our kids more than putting a tablet in a. They gotta learn more than just computer stuff. They gotta have common sense now. They gotta know how to tie their shoe, know how to buckle their seatbelt. You can't do everything for them. You cannot do that. You will set them up for failure. Speaking of the one who don't have any kids, but who has many kids but don't have any kids. Yo, it's sad to me, but it also like, you gotta get with these kids. You gotta get with them. Because you're not gonna always be there. You have to teach your children. We have to teach them, y'all. We have to. But I digress. I think I made my point here. Thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, se que quieres ver en otros, vos me la que te la comida. Until next time. Bye.